May look refined on the outside, but he actually has a secret that no one knows about. Even though they already have such a big son, his wife lives in this house like a fool the whole time. Whenever the family eats together, as long as the father-in-law is in a good mood, his lively face will drop to the bottom. Even the spicy fish head he loves to eat makes him nauseous. He doesn't even hide his emotional outbursts. At these times, the son will soothe his father's emotions, while the wife will help the mother-in-law prepare a meal that suits her taste. It's not that the mother-in-law is unreasonable and tyrannical, but she has endured too much for too long. But at the dinner table, the grandson suggests he wants to go to Jeju Island, saying his senior sister Lily is going to attend a summer camp, and he doesn't want to miss this opportunity. The mother mocks her son's EQ inherited from whom, while the father-in-law blurts out, "Isn't my grandson's EQ high?" Little did he know, this sentence made the mother-in-law unable to endure any longer. Then he ordered someone to place a 3D painting on the bedside, and it actually looks quite nice when the light is added at night. But he wasn't in a hurry to sleep, but stared intently at the husband on the bed. Perhaps it was this kind of penetrating gaze that suddenly gave the husband on the bed a chill, startling him to instinctively jump up. The mother-in-law explained, "Don't be nervous, I'm just admiring my own work." The father-in-law indicated if they could take this thing down. After sleeping for 2 nights, he always felt like he was being haunted in bed, but the family couldn't understand the mother-in-law's thoughts. The father-in-law could only give up. But the next day, the father-in-law took his beloved dog to the back mountain to walk it. This is usually his daily exercise routine. But strangely, today he accidentally stepped off the track. It was thought to be a false alarm, but the dog kept barking frantically. It also sensed that something was not right. On the ground, the scattered pebbles made it instinctively look up, but it was too late. So the father-in-law took the lunchbox. The sudden tragic news forced the family to accept it, but the sister-in-law wailed from afar, saying her brother died too miserably. How could he be crushed to death by a huge rock? Seeing the mother-in-law at a complete loss, the son and daughter-in-law wanted to send the mom back home. This is when the husband's colleague, Dr. Wu, proactively offered help. He came to drive the car, but the wife did not think much of this simple favor. Little did she know this was just the beginning of the nightmare. Suddenly at the hospital, she heard someone crying quietly in the corner. Curious, she walked over, but when the woman looked up, Linda couldn't help but be curious, because it was her patient Anna in front of her, knowing she is a psychiatrist, and she had just seen this girl recently. From their conversation, she learned the girl had fallen in love with someone, but the person was unwilling to abandon that kind of unhappy family. This made her very depressed, but she soon asked the hospital doctor, "Are you satisfied with your current family?" At the time he didn't take it seriously, just thinking it was a normal conversation. But now at this moment, the girl appeared at the father-in-law's funeral. Linda tentatively asked if she knew the father-in-law. The tears in her eyes showed such sadness. That also made Linda realize the girl had some relationship with the father-in-law, pretending to be tired. The girl said she had to leave first. Linda didn't notice the smug expression on the girl's face when she left, but Linda always felt something was off. What she didn't know was, the mother-in-law was in a great mood at home, even dancing Latin dance alone, and she also threw all the photos related to the father-in-law into the trash can, knowing the in-laws' relationship was not good, but the mother-in-law's blatant secret joy was just to save face. Since the parents-in-law normally slept separately, the father-in-law had written a date on the back of his favorite photo, so she tried to open the safe with the password. Unexpectedly, it opened on the first try, but what shocked her was, inside there was only a diary and a USB drive, and the content in them made her hair stand on end, even leading her down a path of no return.